Hey guys, I want to show you a farm that I build almost every wipe in Rust. I've built it this wipe and many more in the past, probably a dozen times already, and it saved me from ultimate destruction a number of times. I know it doesn't look like it's going to save you from a raid, but it will, and it's never failed me, not even once. Again, I've used this farm probably a dozen times, and it's never been raided. So, it's a farm. It's a working farm. That's critical here, is that it actually is a working farm. You know, you can grow your food here. You can store your horse here. Keep the horse fed with the food that you grow. You know, the water catchers and the lights and everything. It's a real farm for all intents and purposes. But the farm is also a suicide bunker. So, you go in here, and there's an armored, one by one, an armored square in here with 4 loot boxes. See? And you spawn in here with your sleeping bag, and you store all your good stuff in here. So whenever you start crafting those rockets and you're ready to put them away for the night, don't keep them in your main base, because it doesn't matter how good your main base is, it doesn't matter how big it is, it doesn't matter which YouTube video you just saw that's going to show you how to build the strongest base of all time. You will be raided, and someone will always have enough rockets to do it. But what they won't do is they're not going to raid a farm, because no one cares about farms. No one's ever raided one of my farms. So how you get the loot into the room is with the horse glitch. Got the old piebald here. And you take the horse and you have to get him right into the corner. You see the corner of these 2 squares? You have to get him right in there and clip his head into the wall at the right angle. And it takes practice, so might want to give this a shot. If you come in too steep, his head actually won't go through the wall. You want it just like that. So you want his head to be coming through right at this angle here, and then you would spawn in here, and whenever you see his head poking through the wall, you examine him and you loot all your stuff off of his storage. You'd have 4 saddles here, load the piebald, load old Roscoe up with your rockets, and then you would transfer in here. And the good thing about this is that you're actually moving loot between 2 layers of honeycombs. I wouldn't recommend upgrading this to metal, because then it looks suspicious. If you leave it stone, it just looks like whatever. It's a stone farm base. So whenever people are looking at it and trying to figure out what's going on, it's just a base. It's just a farm base with stone around it. But then, if for some reason it takes missile truck damage, or if someone gets curious, they're at least going to have to spend a ton of sulfur to get into your main loot. And again, none of my farms have ever actually been raided, not even once. So, because people don't care. That raiders, they're not coming to raid you for your food. They're coming to raid you for your sulfur and your guns and stuff. So, use this method, transfer your loot into the secure storage area, and then you also have a awesome farm that you can grow food and keep your group fed for the wipe as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. People keep asking me for build videos for these bases. Take a look at the top. If you can replicate the top, then you're done. You just replicate the footprint that you see here. I'm gonna pause it here for a second. Replicate this footprint, and that's how you build it. It's as simple as that. There's no secret to build this. There's no pixel gaps. There's no offsets. You don't have to go out 11 foundations and come back. There's none of that, because it's just using the horse glitch. Now, if for some reason they nerf, I'm sure the horse glitch is going to get nerfed at some point. Whenever they do that, you can also do this. You can also put a garage door here. Right there. I'm not going to get on the horse, because on Sanctuary, for some reason, whenever I get on the horses, it kicks me out of the server sometimes. So you put a garage door here with this floor frame, and then put drop boxes here. So you would put drop boxes right here to transfer the loot in and out, and then you'd just put a garage door right there. And you don't even need a horse at that point. So you would still have the farm. There'd be like a garage door or a double door here. Still, no one's going to raid the farm. And if they do raid the farm, they're just going to think, I just blew this door, and that's how that's how they refill the TC. They're not going to think, this is where all of their main loot is. So do this, and I'd almost guarantee that whenever you get raided, they will not get your best stuff, as long as you build it simple like this and make it look very inconspicuous. Hope you enjoyed this, guys.